Another band appearing at Homegrown in March is Villany, Auckland-based. Born and bred from Auckland, or?
All of us but me.
Oh, really? Where are you from?
Yeah. I grew up in Tauranga.
Okay, there we go. So nearly all of them Auckland. And they've just released their brand new album, debut album too, right?
It is.
It's called Mode Set Clear. Some very cool artwork here. I will just show you. Who did the artwork, by the way?
This guy, Storm Thorgerson. He's a UK-based designer. He's been around for like 40 years. He started off doing Pink Floyd stuff.
How did you get hold of him?
We just got in touch.
Just connections?
We just kind of like, we were looking around for someone we wanted to use, and his name came up, and yeah, we asked him, and he came back a little while later and said send us some songs. And
so how would you describe it? Like, for me, it's, I mean, there are so many different facets of rock, but I just look at it as it's just plain out rock, you know, and great sort of gutsy vocals and the like. What would you say?
Yeah, I mean, totally. I think we've tried to keep it different. I mean, you know, rock's been done, but you know, we're trying to bring something new, and I think you know, hopefully be a bit more real.
Of course, you've just played a couple of shows in Auckland and Wellington for the album release. Tell me, any more shows lined up for the summertime?
We're going to try and get out sort of January, February. Okay, cool. So we're just kind of trying to work that out at the moment, and as soon as we can, we'll announce it definitely before Christmas.
I've heard that you guys have got up to a few crazy things at shows. What was that thing about you trying to stage dive?
Yeah, that was actually here.
And this very bar?
In this very bar, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
What happened?
But sadly, like, the room was probably about this full. This is early days, you know. And I don't know, you know, adrenaline takes over, and I decided let's end the set really well, and I'll jump up on the bass drum, and that was fine, and I jumped off the bass drum, but I was wearing these leather shoes that had zero sole. Landed on like a pile of beer and just backflipped off the stage and landed on my back over there. So
gracious.
And guitar in my head, which meant that, like, that was the awesome part about it, was that I got cut like right across my forehead, so I got up and I was just covered in blood.
It's like blood on the honky tonk floor.
Yeah, it's great.
Awesome. That would have been very rock and roll though. Next time, so
I don't wear those shoes anymore. No,
and maybe at a gig, you know, punters, if you're watching, catch him.
Yeah, please.
Awesome. All right, we're going to go check out the video clip for your song, The Answer. I like this one a lot. Tell me about the song.
Song or the video?
Yeah, well, both actually.
The song kind of, it was a song that had been kicking around for a long time, and we were working on it in pre-production. And we had a few other ideas, and we had a drum beat that was kind of like, I think Thomas programmed it, and like whatever that Mac program is that everyone uses who thinks they can be a musician. I can't really know that one. And so our drummer took it, and he actually, you know, turned it into a real beat, and we're like, this is really sweet. And we took this other song, and the bass line already existed, and then the whole thing just clicked.
So it was one of those kind of easy-ish ones.
Yeah. But we were stoked because we'd also just written Alligator Skin, and we were like, you know, we had a real vibe going on at the time, so it was cool to kind of keep that going.
Awesome, cool. And the video for it?
So the video, I guess, you know,
we had a hotel or some sorts, or a motel?
We're at a motel out in Green Lane.
Ooh,
we took it over for the day. There were guests leaving in the morning, and we showed up with like all these TVs and this crew, and they were looking around.
What are you doing with those TVs? They're going to go in the pool, aren't they?
And there was a guy over the fence, like the neighbour of the hotel, who couldn't stand what we were doing. Every single take, he was like, "Shut up that racket!" Every take. So the directors, you know, weren't really buying it. So the shoot went really quick because we were really paranoid that noise control was going to show up and steal all the gear. And I mean, they could have taken the TVs. But yeah, I mean, you know, we just, like, every video we do, we try to do something a little bit different and interesting, and that one, the idea sort of came as a joke. We were just talking about rock and roll cliches, and throwing TVs out of windows was one of them. So we're like,
do it.
Let's get like 100 TVs and throw them.
Wow, where do you get 100 TVs from?
$1 each on Trader.
Choice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, of course you've got a new video that's coming out not too far away, so you will be seeing that on NZOWN very soon. But let's go check out The Answer right here, the racket, as the neighbour was saying, and the album is out right now. It's called Mode Set Clear, Villany. Let's go check them out on NZOWN.